Yeah.
All right, live from New York. It's Saturday night
Or Thursday morning.
or Thursday morning at Big Tex. So
Is SNL
it's
still
fun
on?
either way. Yeah,
I haven't watched SNL in years.
yeah,
I guess
it's still on. I don't know. I don't have cable, but looks like
Yeah.
Will's watching us. What's up, Will? How are you doing today? Ike is coming to us live from the warehouse facility.
Yep.
So what you got going on today, Ike?
Man, not a whole lot. Working through everything. The guys are back there putting up a bunch of orders. Should be a couple, probably 300 or 400 orders out today. Ian's over here looking like a snack.
Wait, is this the live video?
Yeah, we're on live.
No.
We're live.
Forgot we were doing that today.
Yeah, that's why we're.
Wait, have we been live this entire time that I was talking?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
That was all free. By the way, we're live now.
No taping. No tape.
My internet.
But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna be hanging out here. Any questions y'all have, we'll try and get y'all some answers. Hopefully we have some answers. If it's when KAC or LMT is coming in, we don't know. But other than that, if it's something other than that, we can probably answer it. So speaking of the gun boy Ian, we had a package show up just moments ago. And they're going to start going out in orders today. It just showed up, but we have
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's our cherub, our mag angel, Ian.
Yeah. So those will be going out with orders today. Their orders placed last night through today. All the orders leaving the place today will have those, or most of them will.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. But yeah, so if y'all have any questions, hit us up, or if you just want to chat, we'll try and bring up some stuff that we have coming up. Trying to think, we got Vortex, the 1 to 10s, those are back in stock. I think we have some of the 1 to 6s, 1 to 6 razors as well.
AMGs.
AMGs, yep, we got those, the new Gen 2 ones. Let's see here, Otter Creek Lab. Yeah, we carry quite a bit already. We're trying not to get too wide off into that just because all the supporting gear we have to carry, but we'll take a look at those guys for sure. We got Dead Air Hue, Rugged, Surefire, of course, a little bit of Silencer Co. Who else? We carry a lot of suppressors. Yeah, did I say Surefire? We definitely have a lot of Surefire.
We have a lot of Surefire.
Lots of Surefire. Probably about 100 plus Surefire cans in stock right now. We're always looking for new ones to carry. So Otter Creek Lab, we'll have to make a note of that. But yeah, so we're just hanging out, trying to think what else we got coming. I think there is. Okay, so I did say don't ask about nights, but I think we have a night shipment coming. We just paid them some money, so I believe it's 11.5 uppers, SR15 uppers. It's not a lot. We have like a couple hundred on order. I think they sent us like 10 or 12. But I've been noticing 16-inch uppers. A lot of different other KC uppers pop up at other dealers. So that, to me, that tells me that they're putting stuff out the door, and we should be getting some of that because we've got, I think the oldest KC order we have now is like 21, 22 months old. Anywhere from about like, I think 10 to 22 months are where our back orders fall in line. But OSS/Huck suppressors, no, not yet, man. I mean, we're sticking kind of with what we have right now, just because it's a lot to bring on a new silencer line, and we're not really looking at bringing on any new silencers per se. We're looking at YHM just to have like a more affordable option, but there's a ton of great silencers out there. We're just trying to stick to a couple brands and just have a lot of those and do those really well before we dive off. I just don't want to keep one or two and then have them sell out and then keep doing that again. We kind of want to go in full 13-inch wedge locks. Zeb's been putting out a lot. I think we got the 9s, and what other size? 9s and 14s. Yeah, they've been pumping out some wedges lately. And FN's been getting a bunch of wedges too.
And Chuck, we've got 14-inch chucks, so that doesn't mean you can't make it a 13-inch. All depends on your gunsmithing skills.
Dremels are like $100 at Lowe's.
Yeah, do it. Chop it off.
No, but Zeb's been putting out a bunch of their branded rails lately, so I would think 13 shouldn't be too far behind, and the other lengths as well. They've been pumping out some stuff pretty regularly. And then the OEM for FN on their TAC 3 and TAC 2 rifles, and the TAC 3s have been coming out quite a bit. We've got, I think, all 3 variants of that: the OD green, or not OD green, FD gray, and then black. But let's see here. 12.5 barrel that's bored for a mid-length gas system. Trying to think. I know we had some LMTs in the past that people really dug. They started out as 14.5 or 16-inch barrels. We cut them down to 12.5 because it's mid-length gas. D. Wilson cut them down to 12.5. Hey, Ian, mid-length gas, 12.5 barrels.
Ooh.
We've got we've got Censure on 12.5s, but they're carbine gas.
Yeah, they're carbine.
Yeah.
Most 12.5s are carbine.
I know we
gas.
had those LMTs, but
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
There's not a whole lot out there.
What are
That's the
the
only one I've heard of was LMG.
the Hodge 12.5s aren't?
Those are carbine.
Yeah.
Most 12.5s are carbine. Just because dwell time.
Yeah, spicy. I don't know.
Let's see here.
There's like no dwell time.
Y'all get these stickers?
BTO tactical undies. Are we making BTO tactical undies?
It's always a possibility.
It's always a possibility.
Yeah,
Always a possibility.
Anything's
Anything's possible.
I mean,
We'll go with that.
Look at our stickers that we just dropped. I mean, we said we
Yeah.
wouldn't ever go. We said we wouldn't ever go gun bunny and show skin, but here we are.
Here we are, baby.
Here we are.
All day long.
All
And
day.
if y'all have the calendar too, there's a big high res
There's the
Photo of that. get a calendar with those undies. I don't know the February today's month. Hey, go grab the calendar.
It's
I'll grab it real quick.
Make sure there's no children watching for
So-
what's about to happen.
so are we talking about silkies or are we talking about like straight up undies? What are we looking at? Okay.
So you got the
There
high
we
res
go.
version of that. There we go. This is February. Mr. February here, ladies and gentlemen.
I
I will
can
do
post-
autograph.
I can post the video of that as well with the sexy
Oh,
time
yeah,
music
Yeah, with the candy. Yeah, that was
slowly
awesome.
dropping from 20 feet above him.
Yeah, that was a whole ordeal. I wish we had a behind the scenes video of that. Matt's like up there on a ladder, like, yeah, it was awesome.
20-foot ladder.
So Adam's asking about the LMTs. Yeah, we've got them on the site. If you look, it's a LMT barrel, 12.5 mid length. It's up there under LMT. I don't know what it's named, but if you look under barrels and filter by LMT, it should.
I'll post
should
the
pop
link up in just a second. Let me find it.
Yeah, we'll probably do this again because those were super popular. And then LMT actually makes one from the factory. They started doing a factory one, but those are just so hard to come by that we just took 16-inch mid lengths. D. Wilson cut him down. He does a phenomenal job. He's very, very competent on that. So that was we just did that just to get some out into the world. Oh, there we go. Cool. Already found it. But yeah, if we get some factory ones in, we'll definitely post those up as well. But yeah, MRAD 1-6s. So yeah, Vortex has been putting out a ton of 1-6s lately. We've got, I think, the MOAs over there. It shouldn't be too much longer. We've got like probably 15 or 20 on back order. But they've been pumping them out pretty steadily on the 1-6s. The 1-10s have been hard to come by, which we actually got like 15 or 20 left. But the 1-6s they've been putting out usually about once a month. We've been getting a shipment in, sometimes faster than that. So I think the last order we placed was right about a month ago. So should be any day, depending on how Vortex is doing.
What? Oh wait, I can't pull that out live on the air. We'll get kicked off the feed. Never mind. I won't show my 1-6.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons we're not handling guns, because I guess their algorithm or somehow it picks it up, the image of a gun, and then they pull it off the live streaming. So that's been an issue in the past. So Trying not to get kicked off the air this time. Oh, matching stripped uppers for the BTO lowers. Yes, those are in the works. It's not. We didn't do an upper right out of the gate just because there's not a whole lot that we can really do with an upper. And there's not a whole lot we can do with the lower, but it's got our roll mark and we can do the serial number and stuff like that. So we might have our logo, on the back, right where the behind the 1913 rail. We might do our logo up there or something, but we want to get the lowers out just to get those out. But we will be having stripped uppers, and then we're working on an ambi lower as well. We just wanted to get some just regular 70-75 mil spec lowers out just to finally get one done. We've been talking about it for a while and finally made it happen. But
it's a significant financial investment to order, 200 lowers, or something along that mix when you don't know if they're actually going. I mean, we knew we'd sell, but we didn't know how fast they would go. So
yeah,
it's just going in and dropping the coin for 200 ambies is a big difference than, then turn around and have our audience say, no, we don't want big Tex uppers. We just want the t-shirts, man, or big Tex lowers. We just want t-shirts. Yeah. So we're working on it. We've got tons of stuff in the works, everybody. And, we love that y'all love the brand so much that y'all want to rep us, but we gotta move slow.
Yeah. Yeah. So on the CZ stuff, Chuck's asking about CZ stuff. Hey babe, can you grab a lower? One of the BTO lowers? We'll talk about those. We can show lowers. I don't think they're going to pick up that on that as a gun.
Yeah.
We are CZs and 320s are next on the list for us. We're starting to add like all the supporting gear for that, the parts, aftermarket stuff. We've already got some CZ. I think we have some CZ uppers, like some slides, complete slides and stuff. But yeah, CZs are on the list as well as 320s. We're trying to get deeper into that, kind of like how we are with Glock. We've got like every aftermarket part, or not every aftermarket part, every OEM part, and then a lot of aftermarket support for it. We're going to try and do that with CZ and SIG. It's just it's a big investment to go fully into that. If we do it, we want to go fully in and not just have like one or two things.
And one other thing, I don't know if y'all can tell by the angle of the shot of the warehouse. We don't have any room. We don't.
Yeah,
we can add a line if we wanted to. Like there is gear, there is merchandise in people's offices. There's every room but the restroom has sellable merchandise in it at this point. But we're working on that.
We signed a lease just last week. About basically doubling our size. We have two suites over here. The other one's just office space, and then like shipping supply storage and candy storage and constitution storage, spray paint storage. Where kind of like all our overflows going. So we've got two of these size suites, but we're doubling that here. Hopefully by April we'll be moved over there. Once that happens, once we get everything kind of worked out over there, then we can really start adding stuff because we'll have a place to actually house it. So
we'd love to have the full line of CZ. We just don't have any place to put it right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So who's producing the lowers? So we're full transparency. They're made by DRG Manufacturing. White Label Armory is, which I'll probably know them as, but DRG Manufacturing is like the actual White Label's like their public facing brand or whatever. But they're just a regular 70-75 mil spec lower. The only difference out of a mil spec is the takedown pin in the back is threaded. That recess right there. Sorry, I can't get the angle right. But it comes with a little screw. That way, basically, when you're installing the end plate, it's just a little bit easier.
Super easy.
But yeah, it actually is kind of nice. But we've got our roll mark there, the HK style pictogram markings. Of course, big Tex Ordnance, Conroe, Texas, and then the serial numbers. 1836 is the prefix in model BT15. But yeah, so that's them. We've sold quite a bit already. Appreciate the support with that. And we're just we're pretty excited that people actually want a lower with our logo on it. It's kind of cool for us. But complete BTO AR, probably not. So what a lot of people don't know is when a manufacturer makes a complete rifle or pistol, there's an 11% tax that's actually added to that you have to pay. So for that, from that aspect of it too, is one reason it'd be an extra 11% on the cost that it takes to actually produce that. We might do like complete lowers, like that are spec'd out with full FCD parts and stuff. We might do something like like a Josh build or something. Like this is what Josh would put on his stuff, or like what I would put on my lowers. We might do some like limited runs of that once we get the next batch in, just to be cool. Be like, this is one that Josh spec'd out, or that Ian spec'd out, or I spec'd out, or Chris, or whoever. That way we kind of have like it all be premium stuff. But we might do something like that. And then same thing on upper. That's kind of some stuff that we've talked about. We think it'd be cool just to kind of. It wouldn't be like a big thing, but it'd be something cool just to be like, this is what I like, and maybe you'll like it too. But complete rifles, probably not. There's just so many other great manufacturers out there that we like doing give you all the parts, and you kind of put it together how you want. You can pick each little part. I think if we put one together, it'd take away a lot of the appeal, because everyone likes different stuff, from the grip or the stock, or the whatever it is, the trigger even. There's just so many variations that you can do that
it's amazing where that I can't believe that the tack, those FN tacks have set
the tack trees.
I mean, they're beautiful. Like there's very little I don't know if I'd change anything on that before I just went to town with it. It's or literally went to town with it. It's a nice rifle, and it's hard to sell a complete nice rifle. I mean, we had those 18-inch plate checkers for over a month before those 11. Those were sweet Sons rifles, but they were just not the hotness at the time. Shelf or no shelf in those? No shelf, right?
It's full auto. The pocket's cut, so you can see it's got the material removed. Basically, drill right about there ish, right about there, and then get your FA fire control group, and you have a. If you're a manufacturer, if you're a legal manufacturer, you can turn it into. Wink, wink. But yeah, no, they're full. That's one thing we'd always do. Basically a mil spec lower with the pocket cut. So definitely good there. Office t-shirts, those Chris is wearing one.
We might do a different color run. There was some issues with some bleeding of the white, the big white text to the back of the shirt and to the front. So we're going to have to spec it out just a little bit different. But they're definitely we'll do another run of the office shirts for sure.
Badger Ordnance just showed up. Ian just brought this over here. Let's see. We've got 154 35 millimeter mounts in tan, J arms in tan and black, and then micro condition 1 offset mounts in tan and black. Just got those in right now. I think we've had those. I don't think it's anything that we were waiting on. It's just a restock of stuff that's already sitting on the shelf, except for maybe the 154 mounts in 35 millimeter in tan. I don't know if we've had those, but which I guess we can talk about Badger now. They're still putting out stuff. They've been a lot of stuff's backward like usual. There's a lot of stuff a lot of empty bins over there where Badger stuff goes. They've been putting out stuff though. They do it in batches, so it just depends on whatever part you're looking for, where that happens to fall in their production line, and when the next one is. But let's see here.
Garage sale. I'll touch on garage sale.
That's a Chris.
That's a Chris question. Chris needs to sit down and do it. We've got stuff. We've got returns and stuff that need to be going up. That's a really time consuming thing that gets pushed off until we've got a bunch of stuff. And because you got to build new products, you got to see what's wrong with it. You got to see, look at the pricing. We do have some stuff. And if you ever come to an event, that we're in person, we have a garage sale table, and that stuff goes quick.
Yeah.
That's what I can say on that. So I need to get up. I know we've got a 14-inch Zev that's dinged up. That all it needs is like a little spray paint, and it's fine. There's some optic over there that are blim. There's some good stuff over there that needs to be put up. So I'm busy.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah, Justin, you need to trim your beard. Perk says. Do you know Perk?
he's
Perk
watching
on
from
YouTube.
YouTube. Perk, P-E-R-K.
Oh, he told me I need to trim
Yeah.
my beard? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, we actually found a picture of him from like 6 months ago. He looked like this little like kid fresh out of high school.
Yeah, yeah.
Now he
Clean
looks
cut.
like Jeremiah Johnson over here. Yeah, we had a good laugh about that. What else is new, Chris? Trying to think what else we have coming or recently arrived.
Coming. One of the biggest things I'm excited about is our Eotech shipment. Whenever it decides to
Yes,
get here,
they sent some 1-6s. I think they sent some gray 1-6s. Those are on the way. They're Voodoos. And so EXPS is just regular stuff. No OD greens yet. We are getting OD green. I think it's XPS 2s, 2-0s.
they're already up on the website.
Yep.
Just sign up for notification. The 1 to 10s, super excited about those. We're going to have we're going to have some of each flavor of the reticle. It's super excited about those. Vertex is coming.
Yep,
We
we're going
got
to start
some
carrying
cool
Vertex.
Vertex bags.
Vertex.
Then what else?
Mechanics. We're going
Mechanics gloves. Looks like
Black EPCs. Actually, we just got a shipment of 1,000 of them in. We're going to sell them for $15.99, and the link is. Did I freeze? No. Black EPCs. Man, I wish. That we haven't seen any in quite a while. Any new ones? It's
that might be Roger. He says you'll also be getting black EPCs.
You'll be getting black EPCs. Oh, sweet.
That might be Raj.
I'm okay with that.
Might be the duck father
The
himself.
demand for those is so crazy. Like it's crazy how much demand there is for those, and we will get some in, and then everyone all over the place, every dealer out there will get some in, and then they just sell it instantly. We've been trying to kind of build a stockpile of them. That way they last a little bit longer. Of course, limit them to one. That way nobody's buying 15 or 20 to flip or whatever. Yeah, as soon as we get some EPCs in, that would be awesome. EPCs and ACFs, man, all the alphabet soup from FCD. That EPCs have been going like crazy. We did get some. Speaking of forward controls, we did get their ABC/R's rear and forward biased bolt release paddles, bolt catch paddles. We did get some of those in. I think we've got a few left. We got serrated dimple, basically every flavor of rearward and forward biased. None of the standards, but all 4 variations across those. Those are in. We've got a ton of FCD stuff in, actually. CNFs, ECFs, basically almost everything that they make we've got in stock right now. We've had a huge order come in maybe a month ago, but definitely lots of duck sauce back here.
Definitely. CNH restock should be on the way. Let's see what else we got. Eotech. Filster restocks coming. Safari Land restocks coming. Steiner's ordered on the way. Their little pistol sight.
Okay, so actually they're all back ordered right now. They ran out of everything that they have currently in the States right now. The new ones are going to be the programmable adjustment. The only ones that are going to be out now are going to have that programmable feature. And they said, I think March is when they're projected to be going out to dealers. We've got 2 orders in. One's going to ship in March or whenever the next batch arrives, which the rep was telling me was March. Then we have another one already put in that's going to ship in June. That way we kind of have a constant supply coming in, and hopefully there's not too long of a lag between when we get some and when we run out and when we get the next batch. But Yeah, I think
Okay,
that is Roger. We can't see who's commenting. I think it's Roger. It says
Yeah.
Facebook user, but if it is Roger, yes, we love y'all. We love you too.
I still owe Roger a call on ShipStation. So I haven't forgot about you, Roger. We'll get
I
that
think
set up.
I think the only place that ships faster than we do is Roger and them at FCD. Like they're like literally, I'll place an order, and everyone else like this is not just like a one-off. It's consistent. You'll place an order, and within like 5-10 minutes, sometimes not even that, boom, shipping label created. And it's not an automatic software that does it. Like if you have a label, same thing with us. Like there's actually a person there clicking to print this label, and then you'll pack up your order. It's not an automated system that gets the order and then creates the label. No, it's somebody that physically there making that happen. So yeah, Roger and his wife over there are pretty dang awesome. And they're in Texas now. They moved to Texas from California last year sometime. But I'm glad to have them here.
Voltor restock yesterday. I believe we got a bunch of stuff in yesterday.
Okay, cool. I didn't know about that.
A5H2s, A5H3s, and some improved modular stocks in black as well. We're really trying to stay stocked on everything that we can get a hold of. Like that is mine and Ike's primary mission at this point is to not run out and to stay stocked on everything you guys need. So
we actually have we're pretty stocked up right now. Like I think we've had more we have more stuff in stock right now than we really ever have had at any point. There's a lot of stuff that we're out of stock on just because we carry so much. But we're actually looking pretty good as far as stock. We're trying to nail that down, like Chris said. Like we've got a good ERP software that kind of helps us project to know when we're going to run out. That way we can order before we run out instead of we're trying to forecast that better. If you need Sons of Liberty BCGs, we're sitting on probably the biggest supply in the country right now, other than Sons of Liberty. I think we got like 500 or 600 of those right now. We've got plenty of those ready to go.
And the gift card offer is still going. So if you buy,
was that $20?
Let me look at it.
Basically, as soon as you buy the BCG, as soon as you complete checkout, it automatically emails you a gift card. It's $15-$20, something like that. So then you're getting
$25 BTO gift card with
go.
every purchase. We have almost 600 BCGs in stock.
Ready to go today.
Ready to go. Out the door.
Let's see here. Okay, so they're talking about Hodge. Yep. Actually, Hodge barrels are supposed to be next-ish, soonish. There should be a lot, and this is like we're not the only ones getting them. Weapon Outfitters is going to get them. All the Hodge dealers should be pretty well stocked on barrels in the not too distant future. This is what I heard last. I'm not sure exactly on the timeline, but I've heard it's supposed to be coming sooner rather than later. Mod 1s are going to be what's next too, as far as receivers go. So those are the 70-75 version of their uppers and lowers. Those should be available as sets and maybe individually too. But those and the barrels are probably what we're going to see next. BCGs, a new run of BCGs. Those will probably be in the not too distant future. And then pinch locks as well at some point are probably going to be coming back. Mod 2 stuff's probably going to be a ways out. I don't think we'll be seeing any of that anytime soon, at least from what I've heard. But that's where we're at with that. KAC goodies. We've got like all their small parts, like their light mounts, and we've got like their high-rise night vision mounts, stuff like that. We did pay them some money for, I think it's 11.5 uppers, SR15 uppers. We've got like a couple hundred of those on back order. I think they sent us like 10 or 12, so it's not a lot. But I think we paid them last week, so that should put them here maybe Friday, probably Monday to Wednesday of next week. It usually takes them about 2 weeks from the time that we give them money until the time it shows up here. It takes them like a week to process it, a week to process it and get it shipped out, and then usually from Florida it's like 3 to 5 business days to actually make it here from Titusville or wherever I think they're in Titusville. But So short answer is yes. And then also too, I touched on it earlier. Like I've been seeing SR 15, 16-inch uppers and 11.5s popping up all over the place, like a bunch of other dealers. So to me, that tells me they're spitting out some product, starting to turn some more stuff out. So hopefully our back orders start showing up, because we've got some. I think the oldest back order we have right now is 22 months, 21, 22 months. I think the youngest one is about, it's got to be close to a year, probably 10 to 14 months old right now. And they stopped taking orders too, just because they knew that they were going to get backed up. So they were already backed up. So they stopped taking orders probably about a year ago, just so they can catch up. And then once they get caught up, they'll probably open the books again. But so short answer, a few are coming in. Like the last ones, the 16-inch uppers sold out in a couple minutes, which again, we only had like 10 or 12 of those. But yeah, the KC stuff is just going so fast right now. But yeah. Oh, HCSI FCD collaboration released in a few weeks. BTO will be among the first to receive it. Well, that's cool. The LS low snag forward assist LSFA that y'all came out with, that one's amazing. It's got a I was pretty impressed with that, actually, the serrated version, just because serrations are life. But it's basically a forward assist, but it's got a wider face. So the traditional Hodge one was like a teardrop where it hangs down a little bit. This new one basically goes back and towards the receiver. So you get a wider face, but without the possibility of it snagging. That way you have more engagement service for the forward assist, but without it the possibility of it snagging. So that was actually really well designed, as with everything FCD. But so I'm excited for that. I don't know what it is, but if it's FCD and Hodge, it's probably going to be pretty dang good. Sons of Liberty complete lowers. Yeah, we should. We've got a bunch on order. We haven't got any strip lowers, or really any lowers, in a while. I think the last ones were around November, December, Chris. Last complete lowers we got.
Yeah, I think they were all gone before Christmas was rolled around.
We've got a bunch on order, just not sure on the timeline for that. We have been seeing more. We've got some 16-inch patrol guns from Sons, so they're starting to put out some more rifles and guns and stuff rather than just parts. But yeah, not really sure on that.
Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff that's coming in from Sons, or should be, hopefully.
We've got
soon.
their loot coming in.
Yeah.
Shipment of that coming in.
Sage uppers, possibly.
At some point, yeah. A lot of stuff is on order.
Yeah.
But they're constantly putting stuff out, shipping stuff. We're getting shipments from them every week. Actually, we have ejection or forward assist kits, just regular mil spec forward assist kits. I think those just shipped today. I got an email about that. But yeah. What else is new? What else we got coming?
I don't know.
Trying to think.
We've got FPC mats are in stock. If you haven't seen the FPC mats, those are pretty awesome. We've already sold almost, like yesterday when I checked, we were like 199 sold. We had sold almost 200 of those mats, which is really cool.
Yeah, 100% of the profits goes to FPC. So we're every dollar that's made from that gets sent directly to FPC. So that's a pretty cool deal, and it's an awesome mat too, especially if you read it. If you take the time to read the different stuff on there. Let's see what else we got. I think that's about it. We got a bunch of stuff on order. Of course, I keep on saying that, but I think we got the 509Ts in green. I think those came in. Holliston has some new stuff that's coming out. We're adding that to the website right now. They should start shipping. I think the first quarter is when they were wanting to get a lot of that stuff out, second quarter this year. So we're going to add that to the site. Got it on order. Just waiting on it to show up. Mechanics gloves are coming. Vertex, which Chris talked about. There's a new SIG 1 to 10 that's out that we just put on the site. We're going to get some content up on that. It's a 1 to 10. It's like $500, and it comes with a 153-inch mount. For what it is, for the price point, it looks pretty good. We were playing around with it yesterday. The eye box is pretty tight at 10, which is how most are. Even the Vortex 1 to 10 has a pretty tight eye box, but we the reticle's nice and bright. It doesn't really wash out in daylight or with a bright mod light bouncing off the wall, like, at 10 feet. We looked at it through that. It looks pretty good for what it is. $500 1 to 10 from SIG. It's been, from the little playing around we've done with it, looks pretty decent for that price point.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Trying to think. I think that's about it. If you have any more questions, let us know. But if not, we'll probably go ahead and wrap this one up.
Yeah, we really appreciate everybody tuning in today. We've got a bunch of stuff coming up on the horizon. We need to do actually a walkthrough and show them what we're working with in the new building and what we're doing over there, and keep everybody in touch with that, because as that progresses, we're going to be able to really open up. Chuck Pressburg's class this weekend. I'm not taking it. Ike, are you taking Chuck's class, or?
No, I won't be in there as a student. I'll be around the range all weekend, kind of assisting with whatever they need and kind of just hanging out. But I won't be able to take the class this weekend, but that's going to be a good time. We're really excited to have Chuck here. No Fill Pistol is an amazing course. I think everyone should take it. So I'm excited to have him come here to our range. That's going to be pretty dang cool. Looking forward to that this weekend.
Yeah. And we also have Jimmy from Jimmy Goon's Life. He's going to be down for the class. And Neil and John from ASP on YouTube. We've got some YouTube stars coming in for the class, so it'll be pretty cool to see all our buddies that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good week. I'm excited for it. But cool. Yeah, I guess if there's no other questions or anything, appreciate everyone hanging out and for asking all the questions that y'all did. There's some good ones in there for sure.
Get your orders in for the new sticker. Let's see it one more time. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, where's the sticker? Where's the Goddess of Love sticker? Hey, I'm Dustin grabbing one.
The Goddess of Love. I love it. There we go. There we go. The detail is amazing.
It really is. Like the little webcam here on the laptop doesn't do it justice, but
yeah, it's fantastic.
There it is.
There we go. All right, we appreciate it. Thanks for your time, everybody watching out there. Ike, thanks for your time. I'll see you in a little bit, bud.
Yeah.
Bye, Justin. Bye. Yeah.